So to do this, we need our zip foot, and this is the one-sided foot that we use for piping. And we also need a screwdriver to change this. Do you remember where you put the screwdriver earlier, Cindy? Okay, so for the first one, we're doing trapping the cord inside, keeping the cord onto the left side because this is a right-sided foot, and then placing that fairly close to the edge, and we're going to sew close to the edge, going all the way around. And you just got to keep do small steps and keep lifting the fabric to make sure that you've got adequate sewing space on your right hand side. And you're just sort of like slightly curving it around the shape of the neckline itself. Now this is cut bias, so it will have a slight bit of flexibility in this piping as well. And then when you're getting to the corner, you're going as close as possible, and can you just pass me the scissor please? Here we're going to have to do a little bit of a snip because it's going to be difficult to turn a 90 degrees corner without having a snip there. Make sure that the snip is just in the piping fabric alone. This will give you an easy turn without having to sew over. If you've got any bulginess, like the end of the fabric, make sure to put that away, otherwise it'll add bulk, which we don't want. And then we're doing the same, and we're getting to the other edge. And if you find it difficult to put into the edge, go back a little. Go back a little, put into the edge, then approach it. And when you approach it again, it's going to be a lot easier to turn. So just a little bit of caution, just lift the, when you pivot the fabric around, just lift the foot to correct your fabric underneath. And this, we're just going to place it on top like that. So we're going to be very, just overlap this because there's two fabrics combined together. We're just going to overlock it. You're better off with one single piece, but if you have to add, if your fabric you're cutting the bias strips out of is not big enough, then you have to overlap them. Machine stitching is not brilliant. Okay, so what you've got now is you've got that, and we're going to press that, the whole of this, before we seam over this and going on to the dress itself.